Hello everyone and welcome to Against the Storm. We are going to be checking out some of the new updates and new interesting things that have been added to the game. I have still yet to encounter anything particularly interesting with small glades, so we want to be finding some more of them, but we also have the Fishman Soothsayer update to check out as well. Maybe if we're lucky we'll encounter one of them. So, it's been a little while since I played this game. I did a daily expedition just to get back into it and failed it the first time actually, which is why you can see at the bottom here it's taken me quite a long time to get that daily expedition done. We are now going to be jumping back in and maybe into this Fishman Ritual site, which no orders are allowed, so all our kind of quests and stuff are disabled. That actually sounds really hard. But you do get a reward of 31 artifacts. Is that worth it? I think that's going to be another failure if I do it on a high prestige difficulty. If I do it on prestige 2, probably not. I could definitely do it on veteran. But prestige sounds pretty hard. And there have been, as you can probably see on this screen, some nice UI updates. So they're now just showing you the extras that you get for taking people along, because I do think this screen got a little crowded, to say the least, with just lines and lines of goods. You couldn't really see the difference between the two. So here you can see this top caravan actually gets quite a lot more resources compared to this bottom caravan. But you do get, I guess, a mix of races on the bottom caravan. I think we're going to go for the top one. We're going to go for the top one, but we're going to take extra people. And do I want more fabric? Because we have a lot of harpies, and harpies are a bit challenging at the beginning. So we have 12, which is enough for 3 luxury harpy houses. If I brought some extra fabric, that would give me enough for 4. Or we could just take bonus resources. I'm not sure which one's best to do here. We're not bringing any bricks with us. Now remember, I don't have any orders, so I have to be keeping my people happy from the get-go. So we'll probably take the fabric, just so we can make sure my harpies are as happy as possible. And then we need to take maybe some stones. Take some stones. Get an additional cornerstone maybe. Let's take stones. Okay. Fingers crossed we get some good blueprints to start with. Otherwise this is going to be very challenging. What's my starting thing? Scavenging season. Increases the chance of bringing back twice the goods from glade events solved during the drizzle season. That's interesting. Very interesting. So we want to be solving as many glade events as we can in the drizzle season. And because ancient tablets are so useful in this, probably want to be looking for solving anything with ancient tablets in this drizzle season. So we also get humans, and yeah, I'm pretty happy with humans here. Humans are good. You can get some stonecutters camps, and we have a load of berry bushes at the back. But we're going to be looking for probably biscuits. Might not be able to do that immediately. Probably need something a little bit sooner than biscuits. If we could get coat production up really quickly, that would be nice. That would probably be a good way to boost my harpy happiness just from the get-go. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go straight north into this glade. We can get those. We can find the fertile soil that has been revealed by the human special. And we can also maybe hopefully find some goods, something useful to get early on. Ooh. Herb and root production is increased by +1 for every 75 biscuits produced. Now that's not very early game, but we do have herbs and roots that we can just gather, so that is actually going to be very good. If we can get biscuits going immediately, that would be quite nice. So we want to find a herb garden, which we immediately did, that's fantastic. And some flour. It's going pretty well so far. Or is the bricks safer? Maybe the kiln is safer actually. I think I'm going to go for the kiln. Yeah, because we didn't get any way of producing biscuits on this one, which, I mean, you know, if I picked the provisioner or the supplier, maybe I would have. But here, I think I need to re-roll actually. I think I need a way of boosting happiness. Because we have a way of supporting people. And we have jerky to make harpies a little bit happier. But I need something decisive to like boost their happiness. And pie? We could do pie, but I don't have any way of making flour. Have I already lost? I think it's possible. I maybe need to buy some blueprints. I mean, the brick oven would be really nice. Need a happiness booster. Temple doesn't do it. Tricky situation. Well, we've got a small encampment, we've got some more people, we've got some more stones. I think I can keep my harpies happy enough. So I think we can gain maybe at least a reputation, another blueprint, through just happy harpies. I don't think happy humans is going to happen. It might. I mean, let's pop a human house down. Really what we need is to get this jerky out. Don't have any meat. Good point. There's meat on this map, it isn't. Oh, I think I made a mistake picking a kiln. I've made a big mistake. Not even halfway through year 1 and I think I've lost. But this might be salvageable. We can sell things, we can do things to help out. Probably need to get a good trader though. And a good bit of money. Maybe we need to go into a dangerous glade straight away. That might be the play. At least as quick as we can. I have some harpy houses. I need more. Some very, very, very happy harpies. And then we can get, once they're all in their housing, we can get the boost here with the decorations. Get some happy humans as well. I think I don't need the stone just yet. I'd rather just have some houses being built. Because I need to get, well, this is another +4. That would bring my harpies to the happiness they need. And that would bring them to generating another blueprint for me. If I can get flour, then I think we're okay. I can't get flour. Can't get flour, I don't want to think about that. If we get flour next roll, I can get a brick oven. That's probably the way to go. It's really, really efficient pies. And that is a +5 again to happiness. I wonder if there's someone that makes flour and coats. That would be amazing. I don't think there is though. Get all of my builders to stop. And just build these houses, please. Sorry, all my woodcutters need to be builders. Let's get them rolling. Having no orders is really scary. Have Harpy happiness, we are generating enough reputation to gain another blueprint. And that should be, fingers crossed, what we need. Make the most out of these coats while I still have them. These coats came from the Harpy special bonus that I unlocked, I think it was last session, maybe the session before. So they now bring 50 coats with them whenever you play with Harpies, which is pretty nice. It does kind of make it a lot easier to manage them at the beginning, otherwise they can be a bit of a pain. Speed things up a bit. We're in year 1. There's nothing really to manage here. Go into our first storm. I think we're more than capable to survive this. Everyone is very happy. We're gaining the tiniest amount of reputation. So we're probably going to go into this dangerous glade next storm, or sorry, next year after the storm, and you can pop down this herb garden. Hoping to find maybe some meat or something to make some jerky. Insects or meat. There's not going to be any actually on the map, but we might find some either on traders or we find some, perhaps we'll find some inside a glade event. That would be nice. We only need a small boost. And getting some more people would be nice. No orders though, that is so mean. I do think that kiln was a mistake. Depending on what we get next, I might I might be in some real trouble. Hopefully our trader comes along. Well, it'd be nice if he came along, but I forgot to build the trading post. That probably makes it a little bit less likely he'll appear. If he actually comes. Our trading post up and running just in time to break through to this dangerous glade, and we have a blood and some more fertile soil, as well as medium cache and a large cache. That large cache would be lovely, Got some tea, incense. That would be a boost. It's got some flour there. We can make some pies with that. And the blood flower, there it goes. We just have to deal with it, I think, as soon as possible. Barrels of wine, boxes of grain, and some parts. Nothing too bad. He's gonna eat away at all my food. We don't have that much in the first place. Well, that's okay, I guess. Rebellious Spirit. I would like Woodcutter's Prayer, but I think Rebellious Spirit is the way to go, because we need as much resolve as we can possibly get. And we do have a kiln already, and a kiln makes very efficient coal. Who are my next people? We have foxes. I'll take a fox. I can switch my fox over, as they are very good at dealing with glade events. Okay, trader, I need your help desperately. And you have brought nothing to help. Accumulated dew, I guess, would be nice. Don't have very much money though. But probably make my foxes happy. Porridge is now very good. If I could get this, that would be nice, but I don't think I can. That's fine. The coats are starting to run out now. Don't think I've gained enough to really gain another blueprint. Do I have any tools? I have no tools. He is not selling tools. Okay, never mind. This is certainly tricky. We have that can help. Really don't know. Maybe sell some parts as we are getting some more. Parts do sell for quite a lot, but again that doesn't help me that much. Sending these guys to the Citadel doesn't really do anything. I was hoping for some reputation gain from a glade. Perhaps we just go into another glade. I think that might be the way to do it. Two dangerous glades. Here we have a fisherman cave. So we can chase them away, or we can bribe them. Well, we're definitely not going to bribe them, we are going to be chasing them away. We'll probably be doing that in a second. And what else do we have though? We have some sea marrow, some wheat, some large stormbird nests, and another abandoned cache. It's nice. Okay. I think we have to take the brick oven. Hopefully. We have a lot of farmland. We have so much, but we just need the production buildings to use it. Now low on food because this blood flower is eating it all up. It's not too bad. We are gathering a lot of roots and herbs. Oh, why is this guy idle? Oh, I think all the fields are sown. I guess that is not much farmland here. Clearing out some of these trees is the way to go. Okay, blood flowers dealt with. Let's deal with the horribleness that is the fisherman's cave. We need another worker. Probably have a couple less in my woodcutters. I'm going to be chasing them away for the reputation. We've got no food, and we've got no real good ways of producing it either. So there's gonna be a lot riding on this fisherman's cave. I do need to deal with these fisherman totems. I don't need to deal with them immediately. Oh, I like this animation. Guys actually have weapons out, dealing with the fisherman cave. Probably build a fox house. That's not a bad idea, because that would actually give them a 6 resolve boost. Is one not really doing anything? Got 1 free harpy. We can make some planks here. That leaves at 10 for now. These fisherman totems are plus 40 hostility, which is quite a big chunk of hostility. Do need to deal with them before the next storm. There's the storm. I think we've dealt with most of the totems, so it should be okay. Maybe. It might not be okay. And because we are on the Scarlet Orchard, there are other ways of getting a reputation on this map. I can find an archaeological dig, and that is probably the best thing I can do at the moment, is try and find one of them. Damn. Okay, that's Glade event complete. We got a little bit of money and fingers crossed. Not what I needed. Got a way to use flour, but no flour. We have got coats though. I think I need to reroll. Or should I just go for the coats? The coats is very safe, but it's really bad. Quality coats. I don't actually have that much fabric, so yeah, maybe not worth it. I think it's not worth it. As long as we get just that totem gone and this totem. 30 seconds. When's this guy leaving? 28 seconds. I think we're okay. I might need to burn a tiny bit of wood. There we go. Let's snap it back. It was a little bit gamey, but there we go. Hostility reduced. People. P again. And we have some levels of success. I could get spices again. Sure, why not? Okay, reroll. Rain mill, there we go. Okay, we have a rain mill. Building this immediately. This is going to be all the flour that we need. We can then build the brick oven. It's going to be food that we need. Then we get the biscuits at some point, somehow. Haven't quite got to that bit in my brain yet, but hopefully we find some way of making biscuits. Our foxes are happy. They're getting +4 from fox housing. I did not know it went as high as +4. I guess their housing is actually quite hard to make. So that's good. Okay, so we have roots and herbs. Okay. Things are looking up. They are certainly looking up. So let's just make some bricks. In fact, everyone just make some bricks, please. Probably only need 10 actually. And that will go into my brick oven. And then that will go into pies. Herb pies, in fact. Probably put some guys back on cutting down some wood. And once we get the biscuits, we can have an infinite amount of spices, just roots and herbs, and then with the herbs I could do some trading, and maybe we'll win off a money victory. Well, there's a way of making biscuits. And a way of making incense. Oh, I want both of these. How much can I get away with selling here? We need quite a lot of money to do this. So I have 15. Okay. Sell some parts. Sell all this copper. Don't need it right now. I can sell some herbs as well, because we're going to be getting a lot of herbs. And we need... how much do I actually need? I need 2, and then so I need 18. Sell one last part maybe, and a little plank. That looks good to me. So we have a bakery, and we have fragrant roots, which also gives me incense production. So if I find a service building that gives religion, I can do that for my humans. I should be able to keep them happy. And also I can just sell incense, or use it in glade events as well. So that's quite nice, because we are going to be producing a lot of roots. And there's the bakery. Probably, maybe actually just ignore the brick oven for now. And we just build the bakery, and ignore pies, and just build biscuits. Because building biscuits not only keeps my humans and my harpies happy, but it also keeps my spices rolling in. Spices is more herbs and more roots. Then we have a lovely, I guess, kind of circular production system. Fantastic. We got what we needed, it just took a little bit of time, but we got there in the end. And it's now looking pretty good. Pretty good indeed. Probably time to upgrade my lovely little... what does it go to? This ancient hearth. It goes to a neighborhood. Time to upgrade to a neighborhood. I think also now that I have food secure, or secure-ish, could maybe start getting some new people. More people, new people. I'm not liking all the down arrows on all my food and everything I have. But biscuits will be coming out very shortly, and this is such an efficient way of making your food go so much further. Like 5 roots go into, and 3 herbs go into 10 biscuits. It's really going to help the food just go so much further. We can cap our flour at 60. Oh no, someone ate a single berry and now I can't welcome new people. Give that berry back. Well, we've already produced 20 biscuits, so herbs and root production will start coming out. Here comes another 20. I think even though foxes don't have a preference for biscuits, they are quite happy to eat them if there's nothing else. And unfortunately at the moment there is nothing else. Once we get the harvest in and the root production get a little bit better, I'll put the pies going. Again, the foxes don't like pies, but they will like porridge once I get that. I don't have enough housing. Ah, because I gained people, yes, of course. Need another harpy house. Another harpy house down in the harpy district, I guess this is. I had all those harpies just sat in that kiln not doing anything. That's a bit silly of me. We could really do with another farm. I really should have been the priority actually. Let's build that farm, get some humans on it, and get even more production going. Not sure why I haven't built a farm yet. That was foolish. Farm is up and running. On stone time we could get... We don't get spices again, unfortunately. Well, woodpecker technique I don't like very much. Protected trade could lower hostility some more, that's not that bad. Work safety guide. Or lumber tax. I guess a lumber tax. Don't know how good that's going to be. We are going to be cutting down trees all game. So, and I guess we do need food amber. Ooh, and people at the moment, so we will be getting another blueprint in a second. As I said, a service building would be quite nice now. There's more humans and more foxes. Fortunately, that means foxes don't, because they need more housing. We have just enough crystal dew to allow that. Should my next herb garden go? It's a bit weird placement, but it's fine, I guess. Okay, so spices, more biscuits are coming out. That will finally boost my root and herb production. The fox house is built. The foxes are back to being happy. Harpies are back to being happy. Let's get some humans here. We always forget to build the farm fields. Perhaps we could even get a geyser pump. Really, I should be looking at going into another dangerous glade, I think. See if we can do that. Okay, blueprint time. We have a smithy, smokehouse, tea house, and a trapper's camp. Tea house, probably what I'm leaning towards. How do I make porridge? Can I do it with... Sure, I can do it with herbs. I can. Tea house it is, I think. That gives us porridge and it gives us tea later on. That's pretty much perfectly what we needed. I think, yeah, harpies or even, is that, I think that's foxes, that symbol. And that will be my drizzle geyser that needs to be placed, and then that will be producing drizzle water, probably to power up the bakery as well as brick oven, and also to be making porridge and tea. So these herbs are actually going really just all the way. They're being used in every single production that I have. We have another trader. He's selling a herbalist camp, spiced ale, big vials, and advanced filters. I'd quite like the herbalist camp. Unfortunately, he is really not interested in buying anything at all. I just don't have the money. How much do I need for 13 amber? 60? Don't think I can. If I sell literally everything. I just sell almost everything I have. I guess I only need 12 amber. I guess. Just that lets me get access to probably just some more herbs and some more berries. Like, getting a blueprint is quite nice. Unbelievably, we found more fertile soil and some stone sea marrow, stormburst nests, a large and medium cache, and a rain spirit totem. Well, the rain spirit totem we can deal with eventually. And honestly, the downsides of this thing going off aren't bad. So I think we're just going to wait till we produce incense. Because what is it, every 10 roots produces 3 incense? And we are now at times 2. I don't understand. Oh yes, I have spices twice. So for every 75 biscuits I make +1 to herbs. Sorry, +2 to herbs and +2 to roots. So we're now producing 5 roots and 8 herbs. That's quite a lot of stuff. Now how about... I could smash one of these boxes, but I think I might need these to actually win the game. But smashing this one might be nice for the cups of tea, the coats, and the incense. Now let's get some... So foxes get a resolve boost, but I think harpies get a production boost. It would be nice to be mining this large seam actually. How much is left on this stone? 7 charges. Not much left together now. We are producing more roots, which is more incense. I mean, if you look at that, we've gained 18 overall. I think that was a lot lower just a couple of seconds ago. So porridge will be useful for humans and foxes. I need to lower it? I don't need to lower it that much. And it might be nice to build an archaeologist's office, but I don't think I've actually found any... I don't know what they're called, ancient tablets. haven't found any at all. Pretty sure that one of these small glades up here is going to have the archaeological dig inside it. It's probably time to start producing pies. Once I get my next wave of newcomers, that's what I'll be doing. Speed things up a little bit through the storm again. I don't know why this is such a small field. It's a pretty tiny plot of fertile land. Well, the rest, I think this is 14, I think this is also 14, and that's 15. Okay. Whereas 11 doesn't seem to be quite enough for one farm. I don't like any of these, really. I think I'm just going to re-roll. Bakery is quicker. It's not amazing, but it's more biscuits. I mean, I could just build another bakery. Should set up the increased reliability at least. Do I need 2 charges? I mean, this is going to be a very fast bakery now. We have 4 foxes or a ton more people. I think I just want more people. Because I want to get these biscuits being produced. We have the sea melon we can now harvest. How am I doing with incense? I don't quite have enough yet. Almost, but not quite. Also, I don't think I need more farms. I have 3 already, and I have crazy amounts of bonuses to what my farms are producing. I think I'm going to be overloaded with resources quite quickly. We do need more housing, and I quite like the aesthetic of these fox houses. I kind of want to move some of my houses to make this look a little bit better. Unfortunately, this is my brick oven and I can't move it. But you can make quite a nice 2x2, I guess, fox settlement area there. That's quite nice. We have a small abandoned cache, some wheat, and some roots. That would have been useful early, but not so much now. Shovels, I guess that's kind of useful. Faster on roads. Speaking of roads, I think I'm going to lose all mine in a second. Once the clearance comes, though, we will generate enough roots, and that will generate enough fragrant roots to get more incense, and then we will have a full, well, a way of dealing with this rain spirit totem. Unfortunately, it's going to destroy every road before we get to that stage. Never had that happen before. Not sure what it's kind of looks like. I'm intrigued. Need one more house for everyone. I think I'm just going to build a lazy shelter for now. Because really I'd like to build another small hearth somewhere. Not sure where just yet. Heading. I could build one up here, I guess. It's far enough away. Not quite. There we go. And where is this archaeological dig? That's what I'm looking for. gonna build around here, let's start clearing up some land. Coats, extra coats. That would be nice. I am leaning towards the coats, I think. I'm gonna go for it. We got the harpies to make it very efficient. We don't really have any ways of making great leather though. Do I have any reed patches? I do, I have one tiny patch here. So we'll gather that then. And we have another fox. To just in time perform the ritual. It's going to be a little close. More excitingly, we do have the loot box, man. Don't have quite enough money though for anything. I think I have traded away too many parts at this point. Because I have no orders this game, so getting parts is not easy. Is that really my only... I have just one tiny bit of reeds, that's it. I guess we'll go into some more glades and we'll hopefully find some more reed nodes. Probably go maybe... No, I guess if I'm building around here, I'll go into these glades up here. We do have a forbidden glade at the top and another 2 dangerous glades below. Okay, we have found some more reeds, fantastic. And a small encampment. And some more stone. Still haven't found the archaeological dig. It's a difficult word to say. Okay, it is storm time. And there's a lot of hostility. It should... Oh. There goes all my roads. It is cruel. Actually, I need to pay attention to this. No one's dying, right? Now everyone has complex food. Resolve drops quicker, that's annoying. This should only last for a couple of seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everyone's happy again. Do need my roads back though. What are these guys? What do you mean a new lead? Oh, I see. There was a small cache hiding behind this woodcutter's camp. That makes more sense. A lot of rebuilding to do. I guess this does give me a chance to make my roads a little bit less squiggly. Push that back a little bit. There we go. And we got the converted rain totem. This lowers hostility by 50%. That is fantastic. More people I could pick up. We have so many berries, and actually we have tons and tons and tons of roots. And we're only going to be getting more and more and more because we have +6 to root production now, and we're still creating spices. Never gonna stop. Okay, safe haven, not bad. Mushroom seedlings, over diligent woodworkers, or a work safety guide. Don't really need mushrooms, I think we have enough for that. Barrels is useful for planks, but I'm not producing a huge amount of planks. I guess safe haven. We're going to be building another small haven, so I guess you can do that. I could do with some people in my kiln. I think it's about time. Can I get a load of people, please? I can. And they brought some parts with them. Oh, I'm out of fabric. Let's get some more of that. And let's get some kiln workers. Bakery is out of flour. Wow. Guess I just need more people in my rain mill. And some more housings required. Need 2 more harpy houses. Don't have any fabric. Said I wanted to go south into this dangerous glade, so let's work on that. Where's my other woodcutter? There he is. Probably a good idea to build a warehouse up here as well. We've got a lot of things to be built. All these roads need to be rebuilt, and a small housing estate up here, I guess. Trapper's camp, forager camp, plantation, or a granary. Now there's very little on this map for a trapper's camp. It's just eggs. But everything that a forager's camp uses, I have a million of already. And there is a big load of eggs here. Remember, I have no orders on this map, so I need to win through resolve. Or trading, I guess. But I haven't found that perk. So if I... don't know. I could pick up the trapper's camp. I'd really like a service building, but we have a lot of blueprints to go. Trapper's camp would get me some meat and some eggs. I could maybe make jerky with those things. Probably be doing that actually. Or I could just re-roll it. Maybe re-rolling it's better. We are doing very well on food. Coat production is coming along. Now that we have a bit more fabric. I do have my second blueprint. Sure, let's go for the trapper's camp. Weaver would support my clothier, but I don't think I need it. A tinkerer is another win condition that I don't consider often enough, is to get some tools. Training gear is for foxes. Beanery, I think I have everything I need already. I don't need too much more crystallized dew. We are on a map that favours copper, so I prefer to have copper. I'm out of herbs. That's... I don't believe that. How is that possible? And each of my farms is producing 14 herbs at a time. Somehow I'm out of herbs. No, I am actually running out of things on my farms. I guess harvest season is now here, so that will fix itself. But that feels almost impossible. I probably shouldn't cut into this glade run. Well, no, I think it's fine, and I don't have a choice anyway because I was too late. We have a corrupted caravan. Just more reeds and more stones, that's quite nice. We have another abandoned cache. And another drizzle water geyser, that could be useful for the corrupted caravan. I don't want to send the contaminated goods because we need the reputation, so I will try and cleanse it. But for that we need to build our blight roll post, and that's fine, we can do that, not a problem. Really not sure what to do here though. I think I've had, I mean, getting pickled goods would be nice for one guy. I'm not sure that's worth it. I really think I need to just work on the service buildings because they are the biggest resolve boost. What about my herbalist camp? What are we low on? It's just fabric again. We do now have reeds to produce enough fabric. We would if I moved my harvester's camp. Everyone is looking very happy and shiny. Shiny happy people. Houses, and then we are good to go. These are, there's one harpy house there, we need another one. And then something, a nice part to boost our resolve. And we have another trader here. It's the contraband. You can choose one blueprint from all unlocked blueprints, that would be very nice, but I do not have enough money. We have the Druid's Hut. No thank you. And something for pigments and wine. Don't think any of these are particularly good. Although I'm okay with selling some sea marrow while I have it. So I think we're doing fine on fuel. We have our kiln pumping out coal. In fact, let's just sell it all. And we can sell a couple of biscuits to make up the difference. Complimentary biscuits with your sea marrow. Stick. Don't quite have enough coats to cleanse this place. We're working on the purging fire. Probably cap that up maybe 5. A kiln is 1. I forgot to make coal in the kiln, that would help. Houses are finally going up just in time for us to need more houses. Let's just let it tick through, I think, a little bit as things tick over. Okay, things are looking pretty good. Still a little bit concerned about how well we can finish this game, I guess. Could do with something, some kind of powerful, well, I don't know. I don't know what a finisher would be. We need service buildings, probably. And more harpies and foxes, I think is pretty good. Just more of everything is fine, actually. Let's see if we can re-roll and get a service building. No, but we do get some tools. Is that worth it, though? We need copper bars first. Furnace isn't really the way I want to do it. I think I'm going to re-roll again. This is spending a lot of money on that. No, not again. Damn. Let's restrict clothes just for a second. It's a bit of a shame I still have not found, in any of our games, found any of the stags. Or the guys, I think I found one rain punk drill and a small glade, and everything else I have not found. I did not realize there were 2 forbidden glades right next to each other here. That's very rare. In fact, they're all on the top of the map. There's one, and there's one down here. No, there's just a lot of forbidden glades. Okay. Usually there's 3. I think there are 6 on this map. That is not a victory condition. What can I do? We need that archaeological office. That's what we need. We need to find that, but we need to find the place to dig first. And usually it's in a small glade, but I think there are 3 on the map. Could be wrong about that. That's what we're gonna look for, I guess. Because hostility is fine. Just need to find some ways of surviving, I guess. I think this does need to be re-rolled. I think all of these are quite bad. Although the granary, I guess, is fine. We could pack some crops to sell them. We can make... Let's just go with the granary, sure. And still no service building. We can pop a granary down. That was too far back. Yes, there we go. Right, granary. God, I'm having a lot of trouble moving things the way I want. There we go. So the granary. We can make a ton of packs of crops, because we have so many roots, and I guess we can start selling them. And we can make fabric here as well, just to help things go a little further. And we can just make planks now in the crude workstation. We should probably bring this up to 8. Let's get another harpy in my light strike force, and we can start cleansing it. Fortunately, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it in time, but gaining an impatience points actually isn't that bad. As long as I don't lose, then it doesn't really matter. Dig into this dangerous glade. And where's my other woodcutter? There you are. Is there another small glade very nearby that I've missed? I guess this one, maybe? That could be where the archaeological dig is. The excavation site. Okay, we have found the Forsaken Crypt. That is very nice, if I can deal with that. And I think I can. That gives me 5 chests of ancient tablets, an ancient artifact, which is just more resolve, some scrolls, and some bricks. And I only need to use bricks to make, well, to tear it down. Not sure how you tear something down with bricks. A cellar to make some wine. That would help with the foxes. That's not bad. We have found a good place for a mine as well. Some copper ore there. Another drizzle water geyser. Get some more berries. This is looking pretty promising. Some blight rot cysts have appeared. This was a friend of foe. Pretty sure my guys can deal with it though. My harpies are on the case. Speaking of harpies, they need another house. We need to lower our hostility a little bit. Let's drop that hostility there, and we can get the ancient strength upgrade now that we find some ancient tablets. I do like these. Now I just remembered something. My scavenging season's the bonus I have for the drizzle season, which means that when I finish an event, a Glade event that I solve during the drizzle season, it has a chance to bring me back bonus things, assuming that's when I finish it rather than when I start it. So I'm just going to restart the Forsaken Crypt and maybe we'll get 10 chests of ancient tablets. If that happens, that would be fantastic. I'm not sure if you can double get the perk. That would also be very nice if we can. Where's that going? It's out of fabric. Okay. I was a little bit preemptive on turning off fabric production. But granary is the priority build. We have a lot of things we can sell, but not really enough money yet. Hang on. Advanced herbalism. More to the goods produced than I have. I mean, I don't need it, but I've got to get it because that's just stupid. How much are we creating? 30 herbs and 26 roots every time we harvest something. That is ridiculous. That is so unnecessary. So unnecessary. We have plus 14 to sharp sickles and pen knives. We are gaining... Yeah, we've gained spices 7 times. We're about to be 8 times if I have... No, I actually have too many biscuits. Too many biscuits. Won't create porridge fast enough. Get my woodcutters back into the game. And even more foxes and harpies. I'm sure, I guess. Definitely need more houses though. Probably need another woodcutters as well at this point. We are actually running out of space to put people. Is there a cache full of crystallized dew anywhere? Doesn't look like it. No. But it would be quite nice to break open this one down here, because that has coats, incense, tea, and a +1 to fabric production. I don't have any tools. We just need to open these up. And get my granary running. Yes, we finally can. Which means I can make packs of crops, and I can make much more efficient ways of making fabric. So now I can turn off fabric production. We even have a chance to double craft them, which is lovely. Those packs of goods do sell for quite a lot. That's going to be the big use out of them, because we have so many routes. 277 to be precise. And we can get the decryption upgrade. This lets me lower hostility by the amount of ancient tablets I have. And we could get the ancient practices upgrade as well. That would be quite nice. Need a little bit more money to do so. But that gives me 20% chance at the moment to double my resource production. Woodcutters camps, I am going to get you to go for the small encampment here, because I really want to find this dig. Where is it? I know that there is an upgrade here that helps me find it, but it feels like a bit of a waste. The other upgrades are so good. Probably get someone else making blaze as well. It's not like I'm low on resources to do it, just kind of forgot. Oh, I'm an idiot. I forgot to allow people to wear clothes again. I was wondering how I had so many clothes. I had 153. It's like, wow. That's doing really well. I probably don't need that many clothes. You know, there's a couple of wardrobes full for each of my villagers right there, and that's a little bit unnecessary. Storm time, I still didn't build any more houses. Let's just get some temporary shelters down. I guess I have all this building space because I haven't got any service buildings. Crumple people. So really I'm looking for two different service buildings. We want one with religion and one with treatment. I don't think there's one that does treatment and religion at the same time. If there is, I don't think I've unlocked it. I think honestly I can put my woodcutters back in. They seem to be, everyone seems to be happy enough just to survive through these storms. I need a little bit more money, then I'm going to re-roll these blueprints. How much do I need? I need 20 amber to re-roll. Oops. Not what I need to do. And we can also make wine if I had barrels or something, but we can just buy them if it becomes a problem. Actually, do I have any buildings that make pottery? We have a bakery that makes pottery, we have tea houses that make clothes, we don't have anything that makes barrels. Okay. Getting 10 jerky for every 10 pie produced. Do an exploration contract, friendly relations. You know what, we'll go for the jerky, because I'm struggling to make jerky, because there's no meat on this map. We're making tons and tons of pie. Got 3 blueprints now that we're just sitting on. Surely one of those wasn't. Surely one of those wasn't a service building. Need a couple more human houses. Close down. I guess I could cut to this small blade as well. It's fine. More newcomers. I'm not sure I need any more people. I do have my trader though. Right, please buy everything. Just buy everything. Much amber as I can carry, and honestly I wouldn't mind a load of tools as well. And we can sell a ton of these packs of crops. We can sell even more sea marrow. Can I even afford this? This is quite an ambitious buy. Guess I don't need that much amber. I need at least 20 amber. Oh wait, no, I have 7 already, so I need 13 amber. That looks like it's the trade. Got 30 tools. We can send some of these catchers back with 30 tools. It's the best way of doing this. This is 6 tools, this is 16. So these are actually less efficient. The reputation anyway. But this one is really in the way. That's annoying me a lot. So I'll send that one back. And right. I think I've won anyway, but let's see if we can find a service building. We have a monastery. Okay, we did it. Guess we can get a grill, and we can get a tea doctor. That is also what we wanted. Or a bathhouse. Which one's better? Tea doctor's probably better, actually. Hey, we finally got our things that we needed. Our service buildings. Coming in just in time for us to not need them. Anyway. And we finally found the archaeological discovery as well. My gosh. This was a well-hidden one. That was a little insane. And oh, we finally found the stag. Very, very briefly there, but you can now see that this glade is now golden. So I've got to go in there and just see what that's all about. But yeah, briefly saw a stag just go past my screen. And let's get some more people, because now I think I do need more people, because we need to either staff our service buildings. So the tea doctor, let's have a victory. Let's have that. So we are now level 14. We have the workshop, which is planks, fabric and bricks at 2-star. That's quite nice. the stamping mill, which is pottery, flour and copper bars. Survivor bonding. Plus 10% to villager speed and 1 global resolve. So that is a pretty weak cornerstone, but I guess it's never bad. We have an old fedora hat. Increases the chance of bringing back twice as much from Glade events. A small press. 3 oil for every 10 flour produced. That's pretty cool. And Royal Guard training. Fulfilling the need for brawling grants an additional 5 to resolve, but attacking the trader will result in you getting 2 extra impatient points. Well, I never attack the trader, because that makes me feel bad. I am going to continue with this settlement, because I want to see what this archaeological discovery is. And I spent so long trying to find it. I do want to know what this treasure stag is about as well. Grill. And the monastery, let's get 1 of each. So that is minus 100 hostility of having the 3 people in the monastery, the green brew, and we finally have something to use. It's 291 incense. But more importantly, we have found the treasure stag. We have found a haunted rain mill. Strange, we found a lot of roots, some copper, some more fertile soil, and some fallen harpy scientists. So what does this do? The Royal Treasure Stag. Its elusive nature allows it to move like a ghost through the foggy thicket. It is believed that the beast is tied to the spirit world and the ancestors. A special treasure awaits the one who finds it. So it disappears into the forest in 1.5 minutes, but I can catch it or I can release it. Releasing it gives the gift of gratitude. The Royal Stag offers a moderate increase to your reputation. You will gain the favour of the spirits, which will please your village. Or the Cursed Treasure. Capturing the mythical white stag for the queen will earn you reputation and fame, but the forest will remember this insult. This feels like you gain a lot of hostility, but the queen likes it all. It's a moderate increase to reputation. So it looks like I found this at the worst time possible, which is at the end of the game. We'll release it and we gain the Stag's Blessing. +1 to Global Resolve. Okay, that's pretty good. And the Queen's Grace. I mean, if you can find those early, that seems like it'd be very good. Now we have a Haunted Rain Mill, which gives me Flawless. Okay, so that is 3-star flour, 3-star scrolls, and 3-star packs of building materials. That's pretty neat. That's some very efficient ways of getting packs. Ooh. Harpy scientists, we can rob them or pay for a funeral. I mean, robbing them is better. I mean, they're dead, they don't need it. I don't know why we can't just do both. Nice little flower arrangement here. There we go. Finally upgraded my ancient hearth to a neighbourhood or a district even. That was a little bit overdue. Can I call in another trader? Yeah, let's do that. He might sell some crystal dew. He does not. He sells some copper, but that's not what I need. Oh well. we've got our first layer of our excavation. Let's go for the second. And I guess I might as well cleanse this Haunted Rain now. Yeah, not having any orders, that is quite tough. That is an interesting challenge. I'm glad I didn't play this on the highest difficulty I have unlocked, because I usually don't think I would have been able to do it. I only put one person in this tea doctor, I did not realise. I thought I was producing tea, but I don't think I have enough metals. But wow, Vitality is providing +9 to global result. That's because people have eaten so many biscuits in this game. We have produced over almost like close to 1,000 biscuits this game. We have 22 stacks of sharp sickles and steel penknives. We are making 42 herbs from every herb bush. That is insane. Those are the sharpest sickles known anywhere in arms, cutting the very air. Last stage of the excavation now. And what's my final cornerstone? Nothing that interesting. I guess better axes is fine. That's 3 times this. Find out what this last dig is, and then I guess we'll start another city. My humans are just insanely happy. Almost everything they have is provided for. I just need a little bit more forage. I think every need they have would be satisfied. Have in a couple of seconds we have a sea serpent, which gives me gain 10 sea marrow for every 10 copper ore produced. Wow, that's really good. Why did I gain another cornerstone? What is that? What I did? I don't know. Anyway, that's enough of this map. It was successful, and I wasn't sure at the beginning. We can retreat into actually having some orders again. We can buy some more upgrades. What are the deeds that I completed? Oh, they're just XP. It's a little disappointing, that's fine. Okay, we have 142 bread to spend. Newcomer gifts. Newcomers arriving soon will bring more resources with them. Is that a cornerstone or is that just passive? Can't work that out. I think that's just passive. would like this more Citadel. Citadel resources, you just gain 10% more Citadel resources. I mean, that's just... you just get more of everything. So I'm just going to work towards that, even though it's very boring. What's the daily expedition? Rocks in this region have a very peculiar shape and they smell funny. Dead villagers turn to stone and gain 5 meat for every 10 stone and clay produced. That's very strange. But wait, someone's... oh no, someone is missing the crude workstation. That sounds like horrible RNG. If you don't have the crude workstation and you don't get any early blueprints with like planks or anything, I think you're just screwed. And selling things is okay. I don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. We're just gonna go. We're gonna go to this coral forest map with the corrosive torrent. You cannot get anything back for deleting buildings. That's fine. And let's go. Oh, I have a third caravan. That's what I unlocked. I just realised that. I didn't actually look. So we have beavers and lizards. Beavers are going to be very good on this map because the trees are very, very useful. So it's beavers, lizards, or beaver lizards. I think we go for the bottom caravan. It's a lot of people. We could even get more people, but I think that might be a little overkill. I always say that I need more people though. Let's get more people. And how about... we have stone, we have reeds. I'm just thinking what is best. Because beavers don't eat much meat, and there's a lot of meat on this map. In fact, I don't think beavers have anything to do with meat. I guess they can eat pickled goods. I don't think a herbalist camp is very useful. That upgrade is not going to be good here. We are bringing a lot of planks with us. We are going to need some stone. But stone comes from the trees. Really don't know what to pick here. Maybe just a... I guess a royal permit, and then we could get some, I guess just bonus food, maybe? Or just more planks. Let's get more planks. We've got beavers. You always need more planks. Sure, we'll go with this. And we're going to go for... I guess we can go prestige 1. Let's do it. Okay, we have scavenging season again as our positive modifier, and we have burning cyst takes longer. Villagers can die if they don't have housing. Okay, that's bad. Gain a -2 resolve penalty if they don't have complex food and housing, and they need services. Wow, they just need everything basically. No deaths though. Just a lot of unhappiness. Okay. So housing is a priority. Now the coral forest, don't play very often. Not really through a choice, I just don't see this map offered to me very often. But we have a lot of small glades around us. Which I think maybe that was one of the reasons why, if I had a choice, I wouldn't go for this map actually. Thinking about it, because I felt like there was just small glades everywhere, and small glades until a few patches ago weren't very good, really. We have so many people here. I think I can just get all the pillars camps up, as well as all the woodcutters camps. And we can probably just go straight into a glade actually. Maybe we can go into 2. Although if we find a treasure stag, you have to go into the danger glade quite quickly. Maybe that's not worth the risk. Ah, but it's fun, man. I think we want fun in this game. We want to have some... find some more of these crazy stags. Okay, our first cornerstone. 20 amber for every 100 ale produced. I don't know about that one. +1 production yields for all packs of goods. Now packs of goods are worth quite a lot now. But I think I want to go for that. Maybe not a great pick early, but I kind of want to give it a go. So maybe we can pick some things around this that would be a big help. We have a furnace immediately. There is no copper on this map. There is crystallized dew though, so no, we don't want a furnace. A market is always good. Carpenter makes planks, makes packs of luxury goods. I think some of these trees do have incense in. Yes, these Crimson Arc trees have incense in them, so luxury goods production could be good here. The guild or problem solver. Let's go for the guild. I think I can keep beavers happy. Joyful lizards this early on, is that possible? If I had one lizard it would be possible. We have tons and tons of lizards. So I would need a lot of lizard housing. I'd need a lot of fabric. I have no fabric at all. And that would give me, I'd have to build 4 of these, that would give me +6, plus another 5. I could get to 16 happiness. That is exactly what I need, but I don't think I can do that in the time allowed. I don't think I can do that, unfortunately. As much as I would like I'd like meat delivery, I don't think that's going to happen. Just don't have enough fabric. And there aren't... I guess these plate leaf trees give fabric? But no, I don't think that's going to happen. So we're going to go for... Instead, I guess we could go for... I'm going to go for the easier one. Relics or problem solver again. Relics you can like just get very unlucky and never find. Okay. So, the market. If I knew what my third race would be, maybe the market. Actually, I think the market's just good. Let's pick up the market. We have a ranch, forager's camp, a trapper's camp, and a tavern. Well, this is where all the service buildings were hiding. Trapper's camp, an upgraded one actually would be very useful. I think that's what we go for. And the Druid's Hut, Carpenter, Apothecary, and Forager's Camp. The Forager's Camp upgrade is only for herbs, that's not very good. Apothecary, again, I need to know what my final guy is. Druid's Huts, they're not that useful. So if we have harpies or foxes, then the Apothecary would be very good. I am kind of hoping we do get foxes. Two perks out of a small abandoned cache, that's quite cool. Quite good perks as well. I realised I had pickled goods, didn't I? So could have boosted my lizards. Oh, that was a silly mistake. Oh well. It wasn't a big loss. I was overthinking it a little bit. We'll pressing forwards. It doesn't matter. The timed orders are always a bit of a trap, I think. I think I over-focus on them a little bit and then parts of my city start falling apart because I haven't paid it enough attention. Now, can I get some more fabric, please? That would be lovely. And we'll cut down these plate leaf trees. Focus on them. But I can get some beaver housing, because we brought those extra planks with us. Beaver housing, not super needed. I guess we could get the guild order done quite quickly. I'm just going to speed up time. Let's whiz past this first year. It's pretty much the same, I think. Most times that you play the first year, it rolls pretty similarly. The third beaver house. Put that down up there. And can I get a lizard house? You need... Oh yeah, the hailstorms are going to kill everyone if I don't get enough housing, so we probably just need to build some shelters as well. They can be temporary shelters, that's fine. Get those up and running. Thank you very much for the follow. I hope you're enjoying the stream. Beaver housing is complete. The lizards are happy. It's all going pretty well. Just need to make sure everyone doesn't die. Let's get some fabric being made. Priority fabric, please. I've got to include reeds in the recipe. Why don't you have enough houses? These are space for 3, yes. So we have 8 total housing, which is what I need. I need it now though, guys. Like, right now. I guess I only have 1 builder, right? Beavers off. Get to building. Before everyone dies horribly, please. It's not what I want to try to do. Do want the trading post at some point. Thankfully we can move the trading post. I am in the... what's it called? The corrosive torrent, so I won't get any money on logs, I guess, back for moving it. That's fine. It's only 10 logs. Maybe I'll put it down here, actually. Need 1 more house being built. Come on, guys, this is not the time for a break. It's time to build a house. It's gonna be a little close. Wait. Because I took those woodcutters out, hostility's fine. Totally forgot about that mechanic. I don't want me to put us back in now, but I don't think I have enough happiness. Anyway, let's get that trader in. Oh, screw it. Oh, put the trader there, that's fine. Could upgrade the ancient hearth again. That might be the play, I always forget. It is up and running. He should appear after the storm now, and we can get some more woodcutters. Ooh, 2 under the hostility, that's fine. What do we have? We have moss broccoli, leech broodmother, more moss broccoli but large this time. We have some fertile soil. Most importantly, we have some escaped convicts. And persuading them, they actually bring a lot of nice stuff. I guess it is, you know, quite punishing on the old resolve, but I don't really see the downside of this one. This one always feels pretty good to do. I guess it is the hostility that's the problem. What do we have? We have Alarm Bell, Rebellious Spirit, Baptism of Fire, and Trade Hub. I did say I kind of wanted to do a lot of trading, but I really like Rebellious Spirit. Just helps things be a little bit more stable. And we got foxes as our final group of people. That's very nice. We can build fox houses because we're chopping down trees that give us the crystal dew. Switch things over a little bit. I thought I'd get a result from this. That doesn't make sense, game. Let's get a woodcutter off here, and we'll go and we'll welcome in these escaped convicts. Totally nothing that one. Don't really need this trader now, because there was nothing nasty in the dangerous glade. And she hasn't got anything too exciting for sale. So that's fine. The reason I'm not bringing in newcomers was because I thought it was a little bit too big if I do, but it's actually only 2 people, isn't it? We can get a fox house immediately, like I said. Kind of want to give it its own area though. Let's pop it down. I like these 2x2 kind of fox housing places. It does look very aesthetically pleasing. Escape convicts bring a load of tools, a load of building materials. We can just sell them. I think they sell for 1 amber each, which is nice, and a ton of food as well. So now that I know that I have foxes as my 3rd race, the apothecary is looking mighty appealing. Incense is used for the lizards, tea is used for the foxes, and biscuits is used for the beavers. It is kind of a snapshot of one of each, I guess, but I think it's good to do, although this is going to be a late game building. What are the buildings? Had a market, which is also late, and a trapper's camp. Okay, I don't really have any complex food. This could be a problem. I need jerky or skewers, probably. Hand in my beaver resolve. Let's probably do that in a second. Aid for the beaver clan. Deliver 12 packs of building materials. That gives us 3 more beavers and 3 more resolve for our beavers. And we also have 10 packs of building materials on the way. I think this is pretty good, honestly. And a meat diet, that is going to happen at some point. Are there eggs on this map? There are not. I don't have the workshop blueprint. I'm probably not going to get it either. Both of these suck a little bit, actually. Meat diet is doable, I guess. Let's hand in this order. Blueprint do we have? We have a butcher, which is exactly what I was talking. Skewers and jerky and oil, all very useful. All very good when you have just a surplus of meat. And we sure do have a lot of meat, and it's probably going to be even more everywhere, all over this map. So we can make some jerky, and we can turn the jerky into skewers. And we have lizards who can go in here for the boost. So what do we want to do? We want to do jerky first, and then we're going to make jerky skewers. We have a lot of vegetables coming in soon. That looks pretty good to me. That is jerky for our lizards, and then skewers for our lizards and our foxes. And I am aware of the unhappy lizards. Saw that in a second. Because yeah, the Queen's Impatience went down. That was foolish. I think I'm just going to lower hostility slightly. Oh, come on. Really? One hostility? I guess. And build another house. Oh yeah, I have enough bricks. Let's get some lizards making some food. There's no reason not to. I'll redistribute things in a second. Let's get my idle beavers over there. Okay. Put some beavers back now. One stone is right in the way. Very annoying. Set my escaped convicts, who now have all just arrived. They were all lizards and beavers, okay? Let's get them destroying this stone. Hard labour for the escaped convicts. Yeah. There's a lot of jerky being made. Yeah, we have finished the Harvester's Camp. There's nowhere else to place it. I do need to go into another glade at some point, I think. Let's refill our Woodcutter's Camps and move on. I'm very close to the edge of the map. Yeah, that's weird. I only just realised that. Just one glade and then the edge. Where are our forbidden glades? We have one down there we're very close to. Another down here. Bottom right, and then one on the right. So many small glades in the Coral Forest. It's definitely my least played map. I'm warming up to it, certainly. To go through a lot of small glades. Thankfully we do have foxes here, so we can lower the impact of the hostility of the glades that we open. That might be the play. Probably don't need the fox. That's with the lizard in there anymore. Oh, fuel. Yes, probably because I'm making all that jerky. That will sort itself out, that's okay. Which means we're going to have to be a little bit careful. I was producing maybe a little bit too much stuff. But now they're all producing skewers because we have a lot of jerky. It should even itself out a little bit. There's no way anyone's going to survive this storm. Everyone... No, I forgot to build houses as well. Okay. I needed one more house to be hailstorm proof. I don't have enough wood to do that. I do have enough to build another lizard house though. And actually we should probably just build 2 lizard houses. Can I build this? Not quite the way I want to. A lot of people. Started with a lot of people, found a lot of people. Food is is stable, but it is going to start to struggle now that I've ran out of those big nodes. So there was a little bit of food here, but it was mostly all moss broccoli, which I cannot gather. Don't have the large foragers camp. And we are out of stone together. Out of harvesters camps there. Definitely a sign I need to be in some more glades, so let's open them up. Now that we're through the storm, we can do Cornerstone time. We have Secure Trail, Prayer Book, Reinforced Axes, and Force of Nature. I think Reinforced Axes is pretty safe. Just produce more wood, as we're low on wood. And we have our resolve gained for the clan. That's another thing we can hand in. Our makeshift post, maybe start getting some packs of building materials. Going into 2 small glades. It's a bit of a jump in hostility for not very much, but I need to get through them anyway. So got 2 more lizards, some more meat, and some more parts. Most importantly, a new blueprint. Foragers camp. It's only good for vegetables here. Even though we have found the vegetables, I'm still not sure it's worth it. There is soil, so the plantation could be useful. Berries are used for wine, which we do want to definitely be producing. They can be used for biscuits. You might be able to pickle them, I can't remember. Lumber mill, I'm not sure about. What are trade goods? Probably not. I think a berry plantation is safe. Right, I think it's pretty safe. Let's grab that, even though we don't have humans who are the farming masters. I think it should be okay to get one anyway. And we just need 3 more of them. Build another beaver house. Another lizard house. Oops, didn't build farm fields every time. Do that mistake. Zorg. Which sounds like something out of a sci-fi. Grain, rain-powered pottery wheel, seed pouch, and obsidian sickles. He is all about the farming and the porridge. We don't need porridge particularly, because we have skewers already for our foxes. Pickled goods though, that would be fantastic. How do I make pickled goods on this map? There's no clay, so I can't do pottery. I think I can make barrels. And there's no leather, so it's going to be barrels is the only way. I don't think anything there was that useful. More people, I guess. I think I have too many people already, but more people I guess doesn't hurt. Maybe we'll just go for the smaller amount of people. I feel like I need another woodcutter there. We have a worm-tongue nest, a small herb node, a drizzle water geyser, that's good, and a rainpunk drill. That is the 2nd time I think I've seen that one there. Where is it? Oh, I'm looking at it. I thought that was just a rock. So we can fix it, which spawns 2 to 3 copper ore veins, or we can disassemble it and get some oil and some tools. So you have quite a lot of tools. +1 to fabric. That's not bad. I like the idea of breaking open this cache. 2 perks feels pretty good. And let's get some more beavers. Having more hostility on this map is useful, because you get more, what is it? 3% chance of earning bonus yields for every level of hostility. Oh, I'm a fool. I needed to make 3 packs of building materials, not cap it at 3 packs. Okay, we have archaeology. That would be nice, 20 potter every time you discover a new glade, although discovering 2 ancient tablets is so unreliable. More trade routes worth at least 8 amber and packs of provisions. That is also kind of nice. Both of those are a little tricky though. How do I make packs of provisions? Could use the massive stockpiles of meat. I think I might go for the trade one. And our next order is... everything is to do with ancient tablets, apparently. This is the same questline, just timed. I'm going to play it safe and go for the neighbourhood. I'm going to stick with my guts and just think that I won't get any ancient tablets on this map, because every time I go for lots of ancient tablet orders, I find none. Maybe I'm just not going into enough dangerous glades. That is very probable. Still trying to learn the balance between difficulties, I guess. So my skewer production is now pretty low. I'm running out of things to skewer. Really, I'm running out of wood as well. Gives me a load of eggs and a load of flour and another blueprint. I'm not sure if I need that. I think aid for the beaver clan is what I need. Let's hand that in. Let's pick that up. So that's just more resolve. Don't want to hand it in too soon though. We'll hand it in after the storm. I want to keep my rebellious bonuses. And then maybe we go south into this dangerous glade. It's a possibility. Let's speed things up a little bit. Retire all our lovely woodcutters. I forgot to build a house again. There's Ross, no deaths. Let's get this house built just in time, please. Everyone is miserable. We are going to have to probably burn some wood, even though we have basically none. Okay, no deaths. Go over to them being miserable. I can do. Oh look, ancient tablets again. They love that stuff everywhere apparently. So we want to do trade routes worth 8. Guess we can trade some of that, that's fine. Gonna have to burn some of the wood. would be enough. Let's get everyone back to work. Down into this dangerous glade. I think I just have too many people at this point. Okay. Exploration expedition. Now this is a good way for me to lose the game because I always forget about it, but I also think it might be the thing to save us, so I'm going to go for it. We're just going to go into glades constantly. Because I mean, we want our certainty, we want the happiness, we want to kind of just push as much as we can. This might be a mistake, but we'll find out soon, I guess. We have a ranch. It's not great. I'm just going to re-roll this one, I think. We've kind of got the same thing again. I think a lot of very similar buildings to the ones I already have. It's a little bit of a problem. Famous market down somewhere. Not sure about that. Here we have another dangerous glade. We have fertile soil. That's nice. We have the withered tree. We have 2 patches of reeds and worm tongues, as well as some more large moss broccoli. I think I should have gotten that. Can. What can we do here? We can cleanse it or burn it down. We have so much crystallite. We don't really need any of these resources for cutting it down, but I also can't cleanse it. At least not for a while, and I just don't have enough wood. Not sure what to do about that one. In this glade we have another rain punctual. Okay, and we have some coal. That could be nice. We could maybe fix one of these things. No. Getting coal would be nice. Mining some of that underground. Probably just pop a coal mine down here, actually. That's the way to do it. Pop a coal mine down here. And that fixes some of our fuel issues. And we have... I mean, everyone's pretty damn happy. We need 8. It's 8. Yeah, we have tons of plant fiber because of our lovely berry farm. Is making berries and plant fiber. I found quite a lot of reeds. Don't need it anymore just yet. I think more people is a mistake. I think, let's see, I have more people than I know what to do with. I'm just gonna mine all of this gold. Trader. Sell some packs of building materials, and do I want any of these? Gain 6 packs of provisions every time you discover a new glade. Or plus to tea. I quite like the idea of the plus to tea. Only need 1 amber to get it. Something else I need desperately. Not really. It'd be wasted a little bit more ammo then, sure. Not a perfect trade, but it's fine. So we're mining coal, that should sort out our fuel problems. We are in desperate need of something to do with some way of producing food. Or more food at least. We can re-roll this because we have Ember now. There's pickled goods, porridge and crystallized dew. I mean, yeah, that's pretty good. Finding that is helpful. Do need a way to pickle the goods, but don't need to worry too much about that yet. Do maybe need to find, where was it? Herbs, to gather them. Any more big trades I can do? There are. Should be the profitable trade done now. There is a... I haven't found a geyser. No, I have found a geyser. There's one right there. I thought it was sharpening the screen a bit better. What am I doing about this thing? Burning it down is probably what I want to do. Now that I have coal, I guess I can build a blight post. Do I need to go into another glade? I don't think so. I have the Joy of Discovery bonus rolling. Guess I could play it safe and go into another glade anyway, and then just do that. Just chop down all of these trees. Joy of Discovery is pretty nice. And we have Into the Ruins. Rebuild, salvage 3 ruins and have 15 planks. This gives me the Carpenter, and plus 2 to reinforce saw blade, so that's plus 2 to plank production. We have Pyromania, burn at least 18 Blight Rot cysts. This would be nice, but I'm never gonna make any more, I don't think. But the cellar would have been nice to make the wine. But I think we'll go with Pyromania. I think that is probably gonna happen. So how much purging powder do I need? 6. I can use coal for that, not wood. And in our profitable trades. I'm not going to do it just yet. I'm going to wait till after the storm. Yes, for some reason I did think you can make porridge with berries, and I should have checked that. This plantation might not have been the best idea. We are an incredibly hostile storm, so let's drop all our woodcutters down. 3 is a bit more manageable. Everyone is very happy. I think they are going to be happy for long enough, yes. The Joy of Discovery will last long enough. In fact, I can probably put a couple more woodcutters back. Can I put 1 back in? Yeah, put 1 back in. Except this frustrated thing, that is going to be an issue. Don't have enough complex food. The beavers are the ones suffering the most. We need those pickled goods. I just don't have a way providing that yet. A leather worker would be nice. We have a tea doctor and a guild house. Don't need those. Manufactory and a workshop. Said I probably wouldn't get a workshop, and I did. But I don't think I need those. I think we just re-roll. Well, water skins. It's annoying, but so many of the same building that does the same thing. Someone who produces tea already. I forget. I have the apothecary, which I haven't built. Probably build that and then build the market. Should be close to my warehouse. Move that up there. And we can build the apothecary. Over here. Next building project is probably going to be the marketplace. And that needs to be in range though. Eee. Just squeeze it in there. Probably do with another ancient hall eventually. That's probably the way to go. Am I low on? I'm just low on planks. Really prioritizing incorrectly here. We're through the storm. Get on the woodcutters back in. Oh, and we have our next cornerstone. We have dye extractor, guild catalogue, large baskets, and leather gloves. I don't know. I think I'll reroll that. Clay delivery line. That could be good. That could enable to make pottery. Do I have a way of making pottery? Pots? No. Let's see what's in some of these glades. Aura's Lodge. Can make tea, but we need pigment or resin, mushrooms or roots. Kinda thought you'd be able to do that with berries as well. My lack of game knowledge is really starting to show here. It's quite punishing. Let's deal with these cysts. That we can at least do. Probably get another fox. Man, this is hostile. And then another glade event. Really not sure what to do about this. Water skins. There's just not much leather. You get it from meat, but don't get it as a byproduct of insects. Let's give it a reroll. Tree that makes ale, wine, pigment. Not what I need. Guess we go for the clay delivery line, then we pick up the brickyard. Maybe we should get the herb garden. You need herbs. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. think my brain's turned off. Let's get rid of that. Let's get a herb garden. Let's get some more planks. Let's change plan entirely. Changing plan. Really thought berries would be used for more things. Speed it up. Either way. We'll speed up either to victory or defeat. Starting to lean a little bit more to defeat. I think I've misplayed this horribly. I just never have a good time on this one. Never have a good time. What have you got for me? You have a storm shield. It's 15% storm duration. That does sound quite nice. Specialized mining, coal. Quite like the idea of a storm shield. So I can do that. Is there anything else that I want? Guess I could buy some pottery. It is quite cheap. That will get me some pickled goods. Was one that expensive? Sell him some seamanry. Let's just buy waste pottery. Barrels are a lot more expensive, and we can get some a little bit more amber. There we go. A storm shield or specialized mining better? Probably specialized mining. Okay, so now we can make some pickled goods. Find out of things to pickle. And we can get this going. Okay. There we go. We'll eventually just find some stuff that we need to pickle. I think there is some vegetables around here. There we go. Let's get them. Vegetables and berries, and we can make some grain with herbs. Sorry, some porridge, not grain. We don't need many of them. As many pickled goods as I can get though. That would be lovely. And we have some more herb nodes. Okay. Have what we need. Let's get some things rolling. Spare lizards? I guess they'd not need it, so I'll go them right away. There we go. Pickle goods, we've got no jerky, unfortunately. We have no porridge, but it's all coming along. It'll get there eventually. Let's build this geyser pump. Completely out of planks as usual. We do need some housing. Probably really do with an expansion. Gosh, my brain just has not been in the correct gear, I think, for this map. Just shut down. I now have lots of coal coming out of our mine. +2 to coal, that is very good. Okay, herbs. make tea. Everyone is a bit unhappy. Bit is a little bit of an understatement. Let's drop some of these guys. We're happy enough. We do have a lot of problems going on, but we're happy enough. We need to get these pickle goods out. How would none of my beavers eat any pickle goods? That was who I was hoping would eat them. Unfortunately not. I guess I should have restricted it. I should have people in this place. In my herb garden. That lizard there. Just get one of these. Oh, I think. People in. Remember, I need to keep going into glades because I need, well, not only do I need the resources, but I also need to keep up this Joy of Discovery bonus because minus 15 resolve is going to be problematic if I don't get that. Rooty ground. Don't think I need that. We are cutting down a lot of wood, I guess. Could gain some amber. Don't want harvesting to be slower. I guess a little bit of amber doesn't hurt. Not sure how good that is, but if I re-roll it, I know I'll get something worse, most likely. People coming, we got more foxes. I think could do with just more people is fine. Let's get a lizard in our small hearth, and we can get some more fox housing. And we can get some more lizard housing over here as well. And probably don't have enough planks. Oh no, we do. That's a surprise. Got some more houses here, and we can pop down. Nice little park. Okay, things are looking better. We have a final order of the game. It is pastries or wooden provisions. I am not making anything with flour. Probably wooden provisions. Probably time to have a think about this a little bit more. Could get a bakery. That is good. The wine would be really nice though. But I do need a way of making pottery, so it's probably the bakery, because the bakery is also good. Can we get wine again? No, I should have gone wine then leatherwork. That would have been nice. Coats, not really needed. There are water skins though. And some events, I guess. We can just get an influx of whatever that stuff is for our bakery. Houses, we've got more things, we've got a lot of unhappiness and hostility. And I think the Joy of Discovery has run on. That's why everyone's looking very, very miserable. Need to get into that glade. We're actually not doing that badly. It's a little bit of an unstable settlement, but we're not doing that badly. Lowering our hostility here is probably good. It is getting a little bit high. Probably don't want it as crazy as it is. Oops, a little bit too. So we'll buy that book. lower our hostility a bit. Helps us just survive a little bit better through the storms. I do have quite a lot of coal I can start burning as well, except that mine has no ore. Let's deal with that. Let's get a deep mine. I think that thing's going to be supporting us for the rest of the game pretty much. Now, I like the idea of breaking this open. Get me some more herbs, coats, and sacks of flour. What do we have in our big old glade? We have lots and lots and lots of insects. Some more fertile soil, and a harmony spirit altar. We can calm that, or we can burn it down. I think we'll calm it. I have the means to do so, almost. And that is another big old resolve bonus. How happy everyone is. Despite they are kind of in a city held up by matchsticks and hope. They just love going into glades. They can't get enough of it. Doing silly things, but let's... Oh, I think I need to go into another glade and do it quick. Otherwise the storm is gonna suck. So. Where am I getting leather from? Is it just from meat? I think it is. Oh no. Maybe the water skins. Let's play it safe. Get the water skins. Still not producing any real particularly useful things. Do with some more of everything really. We can make some tea. Herbus camp and my Herbus camp. Forgot to move them. Move them. That is the Herbus camp. This needs some herbs. And this. Go near this mountain of insects. I think we have enough insects for 2 games, probably. Foragers camp. That was my source of vegetables. We can make wine from the alchemist's hut. It's another thing that does almost exactly the same. We could make some flour from a stamping mill. That might be a good idea actually. Yeah, let's go with that because that makes more efficient pottery as well. We need a lot more bricks. Oh, everyone's miserable. I think we do need to go into this glade. Let's put some woodcutters back. Lizards should be okay. Harvesting more herbs and roots. Let's get some lizards on this plantation. We just make biscuits, I think. Have any more lizards available? Are there any lizards doing jobs they don't need to do? Yes. In this glade we have more herb nodes, that's good, a drizzle water geyser, finally, a large abandoned cache, and fallen lizard hunters. Yep, we can pay for a funeral or we can rob them. And the answer is always going to be we rob them. As mean as that is, they died with a load of good stuff. Everyone's very, very happy. Let's send the foxes in. Are foxes doing things they don't need to do? Yes, there are. Get another fox free. Rob the dead, we can get another book to lower hostility. We can get more carry space for blade events, and we can get some wine. And that wine would be nice. Okay, plus 2 to herb production. We really need herbs, so I'm going to take that. And things are looking a lot better. Almost in spite of what I'm doing, things are getting better. And that's a lot of foxes, but my foxes are so incredibly happy at the moment that I think we should build them now. I wish I could move this around. There we go. Okay, the stamping mill is up. We can start making some flour, and I think we'll just make flour with everything, and we can make some pottery as well. Don't need all of my woodcutters back just yet. I guess, why not? 1 lizard available and 5 foxes available. Is there anything they can do? They could be working in the beanery, I guess. Sure. Get some more lizards free. Is there a beaver available? And a makeshift post. Don't really need this guy anymore. Not doing much trading. Might be worth actually getting another trader's camp, because there's so much stuff together. And we need to burn some blight rot cysts, but I'm not really using any rainwater at the moment, other than some storm water. So let's get that my geyser pump. How about what do we want to upgrade? If I get some more pipes, I could upgrade the butcher, or the beanery, or the bakery. I could upgrade all of them. All would be nice, to be fair. I'm thinking... Oh, I totally forgot about this thing. Whoops. Dealing with the fallen lizard hunters, and I forgot about the army spirit altar. And I spent the money I needed. Ooh. Did I? No, I didn't. Good. Do need some pipes. Pretty sure I can make pipes with crystallized dew, which I have just so insane amount of. So that is fine. And look at that lovely fox housing. That's a very pleasing sight. Okay, we have packs of building materials. We can sell them, and I could buy another book, another Ways of the Forest, or we could buy a tincture. Honestly, everything this guy is selling is appealing to me. So a little bit of coal. The anti-hostility book or the tincture. I really did want wine. Like, wine was such a big game plan and it just did not go anywhere. Are there any reeds on the map left? There are some reeds on that, so we could make reed. We can make some reed wine. Say that again, reeds in our wine. Totally nothing. Do that. I need to stop them eating berries. Stop eating berries. They need to be stockpiled. Everything else is fine to eat. Not roots actually. I need to turn them into a flower. Let's get another geyser pump automaton. I do like them. I'm not sure if it's actually the best thing to do. I just like... I loved the automatons in... what's it called? Frostpunk. They were so cool. And even though these guys don't have an animation, it's kind of what I'm imagining. Gigantic guy just stomping around. The joy of exploration has run out. Oh dear. Is there a small glade I could just go to? Probably. Down here we can just charge into this one. Man. I do like the joy of exploration. But if you forget about it, man, it can really, really hurt. How are we doing on paper production? We have none. So not very well. So we have enough herbs here to get some more explorations. We need to get it to 20. Things are looking pretty good. My theory at the beginning of doing a ton of packed goods really didn't pay off. I could make tools as well because we have so much of this dew. I think that smithy is going to be pretty useful. Tavern and a tea doctor. Grill and furnace. Don't really need any of them. Another service building though, I guess wouldn't be that bad. Really have upgraded my another ancient hearth. Get that to level 2. How are we doing on our wine production? Some lizard wine coming out. This glade needs to be cut into quickly, guys. I mean, I don't know how I can't see into it. It's very visible. Apparently that is not enough. There's 22 on the lizards. But my foxes are still very happy, but that is because they are not suffering from the hostility. Which is at 18 at this point. There we go, that's better. We have the joy of exploration, and now that we have that joy, let's retire. Speed through this storm. Is it worth getting another farm at this point? I mean, maybe. Do this. And this farm is so far away from anything now. How about, just because I can, go into a forbidden glade. Let's have some fun. We weren't playing on the high prestige. High prestige 1. It's not that high. I think I would have won by now. But we are now 3 away. Down into the Forbidden Glade, let's go. Got a new farm. one force. Somehow we still need more workers. I guess there's only one guy needed to make tea, because tea is not being consumed very quickly. Wine will be, but what a difference this is making. Tea is a +10, wine is a +10. My foxes have 2 +10s rolling on them. I mean, when they get going, they properly get going. They are so hungry. Some howling. Probably block of fox houses. And let's get some smithing. Let's get some lizard smithing actually. And we can use codes. Tools, to be honest, I really should have been using these from the get-go. Let's find some caches, shall we? Got 15 tools to use. So hand these in. 15 here, and another 15 here. I was half tempted to start this game again. I'm glad I stuck with it. I do think the joy of exploration kinda saved us a little bit. This feels like a very, very good modifier to get on this map. A map where you kinda want the hostility, but you need the resolve to deal with it. And that is certainly what the joy of exploration did for us. Very, very helpful. Another tool. More herbs together. You're very close to the wind. Build a celebratory something. Tea doctor. Let's do it. No fabric at all. This is the only place I make fabric. I think it is. Built the smithy before, that's a nice little animation. Annoying, just stop doing it. But I like the hammer coming down on the anvil, it looks pretty cool. And that, I think, is our win. Well, hey, we got the reef. Win a game in the Coral Forest biome on Viceroy difficulty. Well, yeah, that was... I don't know what difficulty that was. I think that was Prestige 1. No villagers died, no villagers left. I mean, really, that was incredibly successful. It just didn't feel like it. I am going to continue the settlement just a little bit longer. I want to see what's in this Forbidden Glade. Three woodcutters certainly felt correct on this map. But the joy of exploration, just getting that plus 15 extra resolve really helped. What do we have? We have a ton of fertile soil. We have a large abandoned cache, medium abandoned cache. But the thing that we're actually interested in is the lightning catcher. A weird contraption that attracts lightning. Its proximity to the settlement might have grave consequences. Every 13 minutes it destroys 4 random buildings. That does sound quite bad. We can fix it, which doesn't give you very much actually, or we can burn it down, which gives us 600 points of hostility. Wow. I mean, I'm gonna do that just to see what 600 points of hostility is like. We're at hostility 14. That is 42% chance to earn bonus yields on everything that we do because of the inspiring pressure. It does look very dangerous. And we're just burning all the flamethrowers. I think really the thing that kind of saved the game a bit there was getting this mine on this large amount of coal, and it gave me a lot of stability. That really did help. And then finally getting some pottery and pickle goods up and running. The pickle goods really are useful for everyone here. It's a shame I didn't manage to sustain it that well. Just too low on everything. And we could get the foragers camp finally. Too late. Burn down this lightning catcher. What was in these boxes? We have +2 to pottery, that's quite nice. 8 parts, wow. And we have, in fact, let's buy that forage gun. If there's 8 parts there, let's do it. We can break this open and gain 8 parts. People for the tea doctor. That gives me 6 more resolve because of the amount of food I've been giving to people. Thankfully we are not in a 16 or whatever it was hostility storm. 8 is still pretty violent though. I mean my lizards go from 32 to -2. That is still pretty nasty. You really don't have enough housing for everyone either. I have a lot of fox housing, but not enough beaver or lizard housing. Let's sort that out. It's 16 resolve, wow. I mean, this is with 3 woodcutters camps rolling. Melancholy. That is not effective. Okay, so that can be quite nice. Strange lights. 20% chance of destroying the yield with a huge production cycle. And I think that is mostly my lizards who are getting punished with that because I don't have a service building for them. We have well-rested workers, prayer book, friendly relations, and lost in the wilds. None of those are very good. Let's reroll it. Small press, no. Generous gifts, bed and breakfast, and bakery. Let's see what generous gifts is with a big old bonus. See what my newcomers bring. Dealt with the lightning catcher, we could get some more plantations down. And another herb garden maybe. I think switching to the herb garden was a good idea. I mean, you know what? I'm going to claim that I played flawlessly because I won. I had nothing. There were no problems there at all. That's how that works, right? As long as you win, you're just clearly the best. Wow, that's a lot of pubs. Grain, tons of coal, pottery and reeds. I definitely made a lot of mistakes this game. That was fun. It really felt like it was gonna lose that one. It really felt like, and then just yeah, it seemed to stabilize. And even when it feels very hard to come back, as long as you get a couple of things up and rolling, a couple of good cornerstones, it is all salvageable at least. On the traders. I was hoping for a blueprint. No. Another service building would have been nice, but I think that is where we're going to leave this city. That was interesting. We got at hostility level 9. We had no ways of reducing hostility. And there still wasn't too much of a problem. As long as you keep everyone happy, and it's fine. And getting all that food out really helped. I really like these UI changes, these golden borders around the things that are maxed. Really does help let you know what you're producing enough of. Like here, surprisingly I'm not producing enough wine, apparently it's not going to enough people. But it's very evident here, not enough pickled goods. You need to get pickled goods. That is interesting. A good way of optimizing your production lines, I guess. Let's move on. This gives me enough. Oh, we got coral growth. It is, I guess, a cutting from a tree in the coral forest. That's a nice little decoration. And we can grab more Citadel resources, so we just get more things for completing missions. I mean, I have so much machinery and artifacts, and very little food stockpiles. That seems to be what I'm lacking the most. I would quite like to get this field kitchen. That seems pretty good. Just something that creates complex food. Even if it doesn't do it very well, I think that'll be a really nice kind of boost to resolve early on. Because when you can't find any ways to make complex food, I do feel like that's how you lose most of your games. We haven't covered anything interesting on the map? We have. Only dangerous glades can be found in this region, and another corrosive torrent. Wow, that is going to be an interesting game next time we play. No small glades at all. And I guess no forbidden glades either, just dangerous glades. Well, that is going to have to be next time we play because I'm out of time. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you next time.